Okay, it says I'm live, which is good, but I guess the comments will be there. Yeah. Amazing. Hi, everyone. I can see 3 people are here.
Amazing.
Sorry, I'm a little bit late. I was absolutely desperate for the toilet. So, hope everyone's good. Gutted Rachel couldn't be here tonight, but obviously family health comes first. So I'm here with Tori Sally.
Hello.
Sally.
Hi. Sorry, I'm having PayPal drama.
So
but I am gonna help.
Yeah, we wanted to jump on and do a Q&A. So if you've got questions, drop them in the chat box for us, and let's do a quick fire Q&A. I can see there's 2 people here at the minute, so just let everyone know that we are live. We are live. Come and join us. So yeah, if you've got questions, come and let us know, and we will get them answered for you. I can't believe it's Christmas 2 weeks today, guys. So it's definitely going to be a time on Instagram, depending on what business you've got, where things are definitely going to be. Oh my God, I'm my husband. It's Penelope here. Hey, Penelope. It's so funny. The amount of people that log into Zoom under different names, and I'm like, I have no idea.
YouTube.
Yeah, I'm like, I have no idea who this is. What's going on? So, hey, Penelope. Hope you're good. So yeah, depending on what kind of business that you've got this time of year can be strange. Product-based businesses, especially if you sell stuff that's good for Christmas gifts, you're probably still really, really busy and selling all of your products. Some online businesses tend to slow down a bit now, so if you're experiencing that, it's quite normal. How did your Black Friday go, Tori? It went really, really well. So I ended up doing 5 days of deals. So I did a different deal a day for 5 days. So they were 24-hour only deals, and it went really, really well for me. And it was actually something that I'm going to share with you guys when we do. When is it? It's on the 23rd, I believe, when we do our live call about doing sales over Christmas. Thinking that you guys could either do a similar thing, but you don't have to do 5 days. If you don't want to do 5 days, that might be quite intense for people, especially because it's normally the time that people may want to slow down, switch off, maybe not be so active. I'm probably going to do 3 days of deals because I don't want to be every day in between Christmas and New Year, like really, really, really promoting. And I will probably do it to my email list only, but that is because I've got quite a big email list. So I know I can get good visibility. If you're someone who doesn't have a big email list, I wouldn't really recommend just doing it to your emails. But obviously these are all things that we'll go through when we do our live call on the 23rd. You guys are so quiet. If you don't mind, I am gonna, whilst we're here, play around a bit because I think, look, I can show people's comments.
Oh, that's cool. So if we're like answering a question, we can be like, okay, oh, that's clever.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Love that.
Vibes.
So yeah, I'm going to be using this when I do my free masterclasses next week. I've never used StreamYard before, so I was like, this is a really good opportunity to test it out. See if you guys like it as well, and obviously make sure that I know what the hell I'm doing, because I'll be dead honest, you know me, I never lie to you guys. I'm always really nervous when I do my free live masterclasses. I've done, how many have I done that? I've done loads.
Shitloads, mate. So many.
But still get really, really nervous every time. So adding in a new like streaming software, I was like, oh, am I going to throw myself over the edge? But it seems to be working pretty well.
Who, obviously, we know it's not Kevin. What's that person's
Penelope.
name? Penelope. What kind of business does Penelope have?
Penelope has a book.
Oh, boss.
Amazing.
Cool.
Penelope is an author, which is really, really cool.
Amazing. That is really cool.
Who else is here? It says there's 4 of you. You guys are quiet. Ask us questions. Also something to share. I'm going to do a little roundup for you guys. Are we Stephen Bartlett fans, guys? I know he's not for everyone. There was someone today. Who was it? That was not liking the way he talks. Oh no, it was Neo yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, because she downloaded his audiobook.
Oh yeah, she doesn't like his voice. Yeah. I got the 1% diary. Sally, you had a little nose through this morning, didn't you? And I'm going to be holding myself accountable for these 90 days doing this. So New to me. Oh, Penelope. So Stephen Bartlett has a podcast called The Diary of a CEO. And he gets really, really good experts on there. It sounds boring, like the Diary of a CEO, doesn't it? It sounds really dull. But he gets really cool people on there. It's not just like big CEOs. He's had I really liked it when he had Jimmy Carr.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah.
He's had what are like really, really big names. Why am I having a brain fight? He's had so many.
He's had loads of people.
Simon Cowell was a good one as well. I enjoyed that one. I'm having a massive brain fart, but anyway, go watch.
He had this health woman on that was talking about sleep, and I actually found that one quite fascinating, even though it was a bit scaremongering.
Yeah, he has quite a lot of health people on there, doesn't he? Which is good stuff as well. So yeah, I would definitely go check that out. Right, guys, are there any questions, or I'm going to carry on waffling? What do you need from me? What's going on? What are you struggling with? Now's the time to ask me.
And you're going to get 2 different opinions. Sorry if I'm a bit distracted. I'm trying to log into a client's PayPal account, and it's just giving me different card details now because it's not working.
All fun and games. So yeah, me and Sally are together in Manchester. We're at a 2-day event. Day 1 was today. Day 2 is tomorrow, obviously. So yeah, we're just hanging out in Manchester. The event, how would you sum it up, like the topic? Like,
I definitely think it's about like stepping into a different identity or like the kind of identity that you need to be successful.
Yeah, it's kind of like a lot of mindset work, a lot of refresh kind of stuff.
Like overcoming like very much internal blocks, I would say.
Getting over your bullshit, basically. And I actually feel really, really tired. We did like breath work today, visualizations, things like that. But the breath work, the session was 75 minutes long. And we did breath work. What was it, for like 40 minutes straight of like...
Yeah, well, it was a 10-minute warm-up, then like a 40-odd minute breath work, and then
15-minute rest.
Yeah, it was like...
But like the breath work, the breath work that we were doing, I don't know if you guys know anything about breath work. This was the first time I'd ever done any breath work. I'd not done it before. And you do it in many different forms, but the way we were doing it was like continuous breathing. So, and you probably notice it more when you're going to sleep. I really become aware of my breathing when I'm sleeping. It's like you would take, your breaths, and when you're like maybe exhaling, you then have like a little pause before you then take another breath in. But this was like no pauses. You were constantly...
I found that breathing shallow really helped, and I think that's when she came over to help me and she was talking to me.
Yeah. And we did that for like 40 minutes straight. And I'll be honest, I was exhausted afterwards. But there's like loads of healing benefits and stuff. If anybody wants to go look it up, you can probably find guided ones on YouTube. Linda's, who is hosting the event, is actually going to come in and do a breathwork session for you guys as well, which is exciting. Right, Arisha, I've just started a new account and today Insta is down or something, but what do you think I should be focusing on? Yeah, I didn't know Instagram was down. I was just saying to Sally,
this is why I'm having drama, maybe it's giving me a different card here and it's
maybe I just saw someone say that it was down. I had no idea it was down. But a new account, can you remind me what it is that you do? And then we can talk about that. I have no engagement or real improvement, etc. since June. Going on your recent post, sounds like it's not the algorithm, no, it's me and my content. Just kidding, not really all about me. So the thing is as well, and I feel like this is definitely something that's not spoken about a lot, is sometimes it can take time to get traction, especially if you're kind of figuring out your audience, where you want to position yourself in the market. And what I like to remind people of is I am 4 years and 2 months into my journey as a business owner. So my Instagram account is probably about 4 years, 4 months old, which is a really, really long time. I think a lot of people look at bigger accounts and they're like, oh, they blew up, they've got loads of followers, they've got this, they've got that. My engagement, guys, is shit right now, excuse my French. It's been terrible since I would say like November time because of Black Friday. And I'm not going to lie, a part of me is like, I hate you, Instagram, right now. But then another part of me is like, we could blame the algorithm, and it is sometimes a bit of the algorithm. I will never always say it's your content, because sometimes the algorithm does play games. when I found out Facebook and Instagram is down right now, the reason because that is probably because Instagram are pissing around, launching new features again that nobody frigging asked for. And they've probably had a big glitch go on in the app trying to launch this new feature, because I don't have it yet. Do you?
What,
the free trials? Free trials?
The
trial reels?
No, I don't have it.
I don't actually have it yet, so I imagine they're rolling it out to all accounts and they've messed up somewhere. But when Instagram launch features, which they've been doing non-stop, it is really, really common for the app to have glitches, watch and engagement and things like that drop. So if anyone's experiencing lower engagement right now, you are not alone. I'm seeing it across the board. We've been talking about it.
My engagement's shocking.
People today at the event were talking about it. So, but let's not just roll back and say it's the algorithm. It's a good chance to challenge yourself as well. Me and Sally were just starting to map out 2025 together, and one of my goals for January is it was Instagram revival, wasn't it? It was the first thing that I said.
Instagram revival.
And it was like I've been through a big promotional period where we've had Black Friday, relaunching stuff, and January I'm going to solely focus on no promotions, just real value, personal brand content, showing up, giving more of my personality, because I feel like I've kind of stopped doing that where it's been so promotional. So just food for thought for people. And my monthly content plan, of course, is there to support you, but it's not like you have to follow this plan. It's to give you guys a starting point. It's to inspire you. It's to get you posting and learning from your data. So if you haven't gone and been through your data yet, I know Penelope said she's been posting since June. Have you looked through your insights from the last 6 months and picked out, oh, look, this got the most reach, this got the most saves, or this got more people commenting, and learning from those posts and seeing if you can notice a pattern or a specific topic. Maybe one thing that you might notice is your face was in it versus your face not being in it. We notice that a lot, don't we? Like
little things like that you would think, little things that you would think
don't make
won't
a difference.
Make a difference, actually do. I'm just going to turn that.
Yeah.
I was having a meltdown because it was like saying that my ad was on, and I'm like, how can it be on when I've not finished it?
Love it. So, digital products focusing on mindset, on starting a second income stream. Okay, amazing. So, digital products focusing on mindset. So, you're going to be helping people who want to start a second income stream with their mindset, or is that you saying you're starting a second income stream with those digital products? So if it's focused around mindset and you are a new account, I would be dropping pure value bombs about mindset. I would be thinking about as well your ideal client. Is your ideal client going to be somebody who has not really done much mindset work before, doesn't know much about it? Or is it somebody who, like me and Sally, we've been doing mindset work for fucking years, and we maybe like, so for example, when I see posts about the law of attraction, I'm like, I know what that is. And, you know, I would scroll past, I'm not interested. I'm ready for the next level. So really thinking about where your ideal clients are at and creating content for that. Helping people with their mindset around starting a business and juggling both a 9-to-5 and a biz. Amazing. So yeah, that's probably then someone who isn't familiar with that with mindset work. I know that when I started my business, and before I started my business, and it was just a side hustle, I was juggling a 9-to-5. When people spoke to me about law of attraction, mindset stuff, I literally would say to these people, shut up. That sounds like a load of crap.
I used to be really triggered. Like this was way before I started my business, and I had a friend who was the same. Like she gave me the secret at the time. I'd just been through a breakup, and she was trying to tell me all this fucking woo-woo stuff that I was like, absolutely, it triggered me, to be quite honest. I was like, piss off, that doesn't work. Like, that's a load of crap. And now I'm like, I absolutely love it. Like, I see the magic in everything every day. Like, even this bloody tech challenge that I'm facing right now, and makes me want to throw the laptop out of the window. It's teaching me patience, clearly.
I had a guy that I worked with, he was in his 50s, and at the time, Jesus Christ, how old was I? Maybe about 23. And he was talking to me about the law of attraction and being more positive. And I used to look at him like, shut up, you're old, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, and now I look back and I'm like, he's probably one of the people who started a massive change in my life. So yeah, I would be focusing on where your ideal clients are at, what they need to hear, and just giving them pure value. I'd be probably working on a freebie as well, and nurturing people. What your freebie is maybe something you'll want to go away and think about. You may then want to launch it in the new year. A great freebie, I think, for people who are in like the online education world, specifically selling digital products where you want volumes, is free communities. You could start a free Facebook group for people who are launching their 9-to-5s and juggling, and you can give more value in there. Do you post on other platforms? I used to post a lot on TikTok, but I haven't as much anymore. My personal opinion, I could be wrong, is I find TikTok a lot more beneficial for product-based businesses. What do you think?
I dropped off the TikTok bandwagon, but I've had a bit of a weird and busy year, but I think it works really well for some of my clients and people that I've worked with. So they're service-based business owners, so coaches mainly. I think it can still be a big lead generator for them. I think what is really powerful, right? So you're saying that you're going to help Arisha. You're saying that you're helping people around their mindset, starting a business and juggling 9-to-5 in a business. I actually think that could go quite well on TikTok, because the whole wanting to leave your 9-to-5, especially coming into the new year, it is a great top of funnel piece. It's a topic that everyone understands. And I think if you're using platforms like TikTok, you want to be targeting who your ideal client is. But if you can pick a topic that the broader population understands too, I think those videos tend to pop off. So I've got a client who, she's very much about start your online business, travel the world, live a life for freedom. And she has done a reel and she's a TikTok, and she's redone it multiple times about why she left the UK, and it causes a lot of uproar, and it always goes viral every time. But it's a topic that basically everyone in the UK understands, and it's a topic that her ideal client loves, because her ideal clients are these people who crave more freedom and want to travel with their business. And it's also a topic for any expat worldwide, basically.
Yeah.
So it's a broad concept with a niche.
Yeah, but with that being said, that person that I know who you're talking about, offer suite down to the freebies, all of that, very well established.
Yeah, she's a very established business. When she started her TikTok, she still had like a 6-figure business, I would say, at that point. And this was a good couple of years ago. But anything that she does sort of personal brand related tends to go viral for her. But I think if you're a direct to client person, I think you could get people downloading your freebie as a new account if you really got specific on how these people are feeling at this time of year.
Yeah. But basically what I was trying to say is I would do that once you've got something to sell, or at least a freebie.
Oh yeah.
So that you're not just like going viral and reaching the masses to then be like, now what?
Oh yeah, like it would be pointless. You've got to have somewhere for them to go.
Yeah. I also love that you take your Yorkshire tea with you. We did an Uber Eats last night. We got to this Airbnb, guys. We didn't realize the Airbnb that we're staying in is illegal. We dropped them in it by accident down at so we're in an apartment, and they've got like a concierge and stuff downstairs, and the fob wasn't working to get in, and so he was obviously trying to help us, and he was like, oh, what's the name and the number and all of that, and I was like, oh, it's an Airbnb, so it's not my apartment. And he was like, oh, it's illegal to run Airbnbs from these properties. And I was like, oh my god, I was like, I've paid a security deposit. I was like, can you like kick off with them next week when they release that back to me? And he was really lovely. Yeah, he was like, yeah, no worries, I won't say anything. Because I said to Sally, I was like, we're gonna get thrown out on the streets. Like, I was so worried. So yeah, we've had dramas. I don't know why. Oh yeah, it's because of the Yorkshire tea. Yeah, so anyway, we got the Yorkshire tea. We got it back into the room. We were so tired. It was so late. We'd been out for dinner with Neo, and we did an Uber Eats for like coffee, tea, sugar, Sally got some
'cause they didn't even
crumpets,
leave
water.
out.
They didn't leave. They haven't. We're staying in Airbnb. There was no water, no like tea and coffee. And you just think like, good topic.
Bad client experience.
Good topic to be talking about as well. Your client experience is everything. There's a stain on the sofa. There was a stain on Sally's bed. Pretty sure there was a pube in my shower.
Nice.
The floor is like wrecked out there. None of that was in the photo. So, and then we found out we're staying in an illegal.
Airbnb.
Who's Bill Clinton?
Billiard.
So that's the only thing.
It's because it's a public, not unlisted. So
yeah,
they might
I
get
think I
Bill
need to do
Clintons of the world.
unlisted.
A lesson for next time.
Right. So let me get back to the comments. I do have products that I sell, so I could make them free. Yeah. So
you don't have to make them free.
Yeah, you don't have to make them free, but you may take one of your products and be like, how can I do an introduction to this product as a freebie? So let's say you had a mindset journal or something like that. Maybe you could create like a free version that's just like a snippet of it so people get a taste for it. And then it's then a natural progress for them to go and buy the journal. That's what you always want to do, guys. If you're ever going to launch freebies, is it needs to be a natural progression into your paid offer. So an example that I always give of this is I've got Content Creator Hub, right? And then I also, not anymore, but I had Passive Income School as well. They're for very, very different people. I'm doing an Instagram growth free masterclass next week live, which is like a freebie, right? I could turn that evergreen.
What's he said?
He's here for the good vibes.
Oh, and you kicked him out.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so I'm doing live Instagram growth masterclass, and off the back of that, full transparency, I will be upselling people into Content Creator Hub. It makes sense. It's a natural progression that somebody who wants to learn more about growing their followers and growing their business on Instagram would make sense for them to join Content Creator Hub. If I wouldn't then sell Passive Income School off the back of it, because not everybody that's interested in growing their business on Instagram wants to create passive income. If I was to promote Passive Income School, I would maybe do a free masterclass on how to create your first digital product that sells. Yeah. It's then a natural progression for them to come into Passive Income School. So I would take things from Passive Income School, maybe like the beginning part of it where we explain what it is, how to create an offer, and turn that into a freebie. So then people then come in to learn more about the systems, the automation, the sales, the launches, and all of that. So yeah, you don't have to take your paid products and turn it into something free if you don't want to give it away for free. But then if it feels good doing that and you think, you know what, I'd love to give it away for free, do it. Maybe you do it for a limited time only. Yeah. So it's really, really exclusive. It's, you know, that's up to you. But it just has to be a natural progression. Otherwise, it's a bit of a waste of time because you'll be like bringing these leads in for them to not want to buy the end product.
What came to my mind, just because you said like mindset journal, and this is going way back, but business authors do it on Audible as well. It's like, you know, you get a free sample and then it cuts you off. So it's kind of like if you have a real good mindset journal, and I say this is a bit of market research for you, if you did something like that. I struggle with journaling on mindset because I never have prompts. So if you like build a digital version of that and you do like chapter 1, for example, and then you kind of cut it off halfway, they're going to be more likely to be like, oh, I want to unlock the next part of this ebook. So you could take inspiration from that. I mean, if they're encouraging authors to do samples and stuff on Audible, it proves that it works.
Totally. And I tested free trials for Content Creator Hub. And again, it was like lock in certain content that I didn't want people on a free trial to have. Mm. They could see that it was locked, and it makes people be like, I want that. I want the next bit. Like I've had this first bit. I want the next bit now. Penelope, currently creating an 8-part ebook series on my experience of writing and publishing a book in 7 months, planning to give back. One away is a freebie. It's tiny low. Should I also list that for sale? or just for free? So you wouldn't want to have it for free and for sale at the same time.
You could say, like, this is an 8-part series. The total cost of the ebook is worth X amount. And
oh, sorry, book one is a freebie. Sorry, I read that completely wrong. I read that wrong. No, sorry. Yeah, I just realized I'm tired. I read that wrong. I'm really sorry. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I love that idea.
Especially, like, obviously you're an author, so clearly you know how to capture an audience. So I'm gonna, like, say if I was to read that, I'd be like, fucking hell, I need to know the rest. I don't just want to do part 1.
Yeah, and I'd read it.
It's a great idea to upsell.
I want to write a book one day. No, it probably won't be as good as your books, but
that's why you get editors.
Yeah, sure. I want to write a book one day, so I would totally download and pay. Well, I'm a new author, which is so fucking what? How cool is that?
You're still an author.
You're still a freaking author.
Still wrote a book.
Yeah, it's mental. I wouldn't even know where to start. I'd sit down and be like, mine would be like, has anyone ever read? It's brilliant. Ozzy Osbourne's autobiography. The first page, it starts off, it's like, this is going to be my life story. That's all it says. And then you turn the page, he goes, I just need to remember something. You turn the next page and he's like, fuck, I can't remember anything. And I'm like, that would be me.
That's really well written.
Without the drugs.
Yeah.
I don't need the drugs to be like Ozzy Osbourne. So yeah, you need to have creative people. So you're obviously a very naturally creative person, which is awesome. Love him. He's brilliant, isn't he? I love all the videos you see on TikTok. I was like, Sharon, someone's been in my room and taken my beers. And she's yeah, you drunk them. So good. Right, any more questions, guys?
I see 5 people here and only 2 people asking questions.
It's okay if you don't have questions.
Me scolding people.
Yeah, it's fine if you don't have questions, but obviously we are here to help. The anniversary Friday.
It's good as well because you get like 2 different opinions. I feel like me and Tori often have very differing opinions.
Sometimes.
Yeah, like also we have like similar opinions, but well, there we go. We've just fucking disagreed again.
Yin and yang.
There you go.
There you go. Right. Any more questions?
I run a service-based business, by the way.
Yeah, so
mainly high ticket. So
me and Sally do the same thing pretty much, but in different ways and for different people.
Yeah. So I run a done-for-you agency.
We're not like direct competitors, but we do also have crossovers. I have people in my membership that pay Sally for certain things. You have certain people that come over to me. It's lovely.
Yeah, like I had someone in my membership the other day asking about like passive income and stuff, and I'm like, I know a bit about it because I've done it, but if you want to learn it, then you need to talk to Tori because she's got a whole course on it. So she's the gal to go to, kind of thing.
And me and Sally met in a paid group, didn't we?
It was
How long ago was that now? About 3 years ago?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Sounds about right. Yeah. Then we did a collab a couple of times.
And now we just annoy each other every single day, don't we? We find it weird. If we go a day without talking, we're like, are you all right? What's happened? Okay? Just to clarify, it's reach that's most important for your data. No. It depends on your goals.
Yeah.
If your goal is to reach the masses, grow your followers, brand awareness, reach all the way, baby. If your goal is sales, you want website taps, so people clicking your link in bio, or if you're using ManyChat, obviously it's comments, whichever one's got you the most comments. So when I look at, so I'm promoting free masterclass at the minute. So if I was to go through my data at the end and be like, what was the most successful post from promoting my masterclass? I'd be looking for comments because I've been using ManyChat. So what post got the most comments? Because that was the one that obviously had the best messaging to convince the most people to comment the word sign up to my masterclass. When I then move into promoting Content Creator Hub, I'll be looking again at comments and link clicks in the bio. But in January, I said I want to go on like a bit of a revival, get everyone engaged again. I will be looking for reach, saves, things like that. I also want to grow my free community, No Social Society on Score. So obviously I'll be looking at how much that group has grown as well. So every business is always going to be really, really different. It depends on the goals, and your business will look different every month because you will have different goals every month. Like in January, I want to revive my account. In February, I'm going to make some dough,
some money.
So I'll be switching up the strategy, therefore looking out for different things. Sell fucking books, love it.
Cool.
That's what we want. We want to sell the books.
Hell yeah.
Just close that down. Right, anything else, guys? If not, we will love you and leave you. I'm going to have a lovely bath. As you guys know, we've been doing renovations at mine. And my bathroom right now is just plasterboard, no floor, and a toilet that doesn't flush. So we're like getting saucepans and pouring water down to flush it. So when we got to our Airbnb, I straight up said to Sally, there's 2 bathrooms. I was like, I'm getting in that bath. But my bath and vanity unit got delivered today. So Ryan was text strict instructions that I would like some progress by the time I get home Friday night.
Lovely.
Luckily, he's a plumber, so he knows what he's doing. But yeah, I've been hating life. I'm not going to lie, at mine, it's been really, really stressful, alongside running a business and everything else in life. I was looking after my dad's dog as well because he was out in Spain visiting my granny who passed away. I didn't have a super close relationship with her. And then I was having to go to my sister's for showers. My dad's dog's well old as well. He's about 14, really, really needy. And because we're doing renovations, we've got like wires sticking out the walls, pipes out. And I was like, if I leave him on his own, he's going to chew something. And they're going to have to say to my dad, not only his granny died, but I killed your dog. So I didn't want to leave him on his own. So me and Ryan were taking in turns going out for showers. It's just been insane. So yeah, when we got to Manchester and got this Airbnb, I was like, I'm having a bath. So I'm going to go have a bath.
Lovely.
So if there's no more questions, we'll love you and leave you. Thank you for joining us. Let me know your thoughts if you want. You don't have to on StreamYard. Do you like it? Is it better than Zoom? I think some people like not having to show their face on camera, although I do believe I can look, if I click invite, I can get people to come
like
up as
participants.
guests. Yeah,
you could do like a hot seat.
Like you can change the views, but obviously there's no one else there.
It's my first time seeing it.
It's my first time seeing it. Yeah,
First time using it.
Yeah, it's my first time using it. I've been on with someone else using it and liked it.
Yeah.
It's
pretty cool. I worked on it on a client account. Got it a few years ago now. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Like it's great if you're like on multiple platforms. So like Tori's streaming to YouTube right now, but they used to have a podcast and they would like record it and like they'd stream. Sometimes they'd like stream things to Facebook, and it's like really handy because you just click buttons and it's like I could across multiple platforms.
Yeah, like right now I could change it so that this goes live on YouTube, Instagram and Facebook like all at the same time, but I'm like, that would be fucking mental, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I think I'd end up passing out from being around.
Just get your face getting broadcast everywhere.
Oh, nobody wants that either, do they? So guys, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
What day is it? Wednesday? 2 weeks today till Christmas. You have to try it. I will try it one day. It's 2 weeks until Christmas. So this is just a reminder that 2025, it's not 2025, it's 2024. 2024 has been mental, I think. It's been, we were talking about this earlier. We think it's been a weird year. There's been lots of weird energy.
People said that to us today as well, like that they felt that way.
Yeah, it's been a difficult year as well. There's been lots of changes, lots of things going on. Mm-hmm. So you've done amazingly well to survive 2024. You've got 2 weeks left to have fun. I don't want to say go all in because I hate saying that, but you've got 2 more weeks left until the Christmas break. Enjoy it. Maybe see it as an opportunity to have fun.
Yeah.
You made it through the year. Maybe, I don't want to say, you don't want to post things that are totally irrelevant, but maybe show up differently and see what happens. Like I'm definitely going to.
Yeah,
once
I've
the
got
free
some experimental content going out.
Once the free masterclasses are done, and I'm kind of like, right, that's my last launch of the year. I'm just gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, I've got like some really cool. It's kind of like I'm just gonna share my opinion on some things and see how it goes down. Also, I just want to like put it out there that my best month ever to date was December 2024. So 2023, sorry. So yeah, December can be a record-breaking month. I know people that made sales on Boxing Day, like high-ticket sales.
Oh, I was going to say I did, but it weren't high ticket.
No.
I did. I think I did a grand Boxing Day 2023.
Yeah. So like no matter like your business model, I think that there's opportunity there. I think with socials, right now, I would still be going with the sales content, even into next week. Then I think people will go a bit more fun. I think you'd be missing a trick if you didn't post sales content between Christmas and New Year. Even if you just do your email list, like Tori said, she's going to do these offers, because what do people do in that time between Christmas and New Year when they've got nothing else to do? They scroll. So why not put your offer in front of them, whether it's a book, whether it's, a freebie to work on their mindset while they've actually got time off. Like a lot of these people, I'm thinking about you here, Arisha, if you're dealing with direct clients like the public right now, they've maybe not started their business yet, but they've got 2 weeks off because corporate, it's Christmas, everything's shut down.
Time of year as well. Lots of them will be thinking,
fuck my life.
Literally, like, I want 2025
job.
to be different. I want to quit my job. I want to do things differently. Capture them in that mindset, which is why I hate revealing this, because it makes you sound like a bit of like an evil mastermind. But that's why I'm doing my free growth masterclass next week. So I know people are starting to reflect on the past year, where they want to be next year, and I'm going to show up like, hey, if you join me now, I'm going to give you X amount of bonuses, and we're going to smash it. But even before the 1st of Jan, we're not going to wait until the 1st of Jan. Come on in, join me, and we're going to absolutely annihilate social media next year.
Knock it out of the park.
Because that's what's on people's mind. We've been sat here mapping out 2025.
Oh, I know what I'm selling every month.
Yeah, we also thinking about where we're going to be putting our money into the business.
That might be a fun. I love how we said we were going, and now it's like, I'm happy to share. I love sharing shit like this. But it's like, I literally made a list, and it was like goals, and then it was like, okay, what does that make marketing look like? What is team going to look like? What investments have I been eyeing up? Like, is it actually an investment that I want to make? Like, so because I want to be really intentional with this coming year. So yeah, I put things in like, okay, these are the people that I might need to hire. These are the things that I might want to invest in. These are the other things that I'm thinking about investing, like even to the point where, so obviously my business is a bit different to Tori's, but I put my, I can sell very well in a room. And so like I was thinking about going to someone's retreat. It's an expensive one, and I'm sure I'll have a great time, but it's also a networking, like for me, like I know that I could sign a client off the back of that, and that would 10x my investment in that retreat.
Yeah.
With one client.
Yeah.
So just things like that. It's like, what rooms can I like put myself in to make more sales? I mean, that would be a physical room, but even digitally, like what rooms can you put yourself in?
You are, and Arisha, you're not in a physical room, but you are on an online room. With people who are currently running side hustles, waiting to turn it into their full-time jobs.
Literally.
Network, post value in the community. That's what it's there for. I think a lot of people forget. The reason Sally works with my clients is because she puts herself out there and speaks to my clients, gives them value. She comes to the in-person events as well when we do the in-person meetups. And I mean, you sold one of your Black Friday offers to one of my members, Claire, wasn't you?
Yeah, and so that was like a 1,700 quid offer.
So she made
people have bought my
£1,700 from one of my members.
Another one joined my £2,000 Google course. Another 2 joined me on a Google, an SEO retainer. I did done for you for them. So yeah, like I've made thousands by putting myself in a room digitally, and then also in person as well. I went to another retreat, and it was all about PR, and I love PR, and I wanted to learn more about it. It also helps with like SEO and stuff. But I knew there would be people there, so one of them joined my Google course. So I got a 20 times ROI on that, because I paid 97 quid to go to that retreat for the day, and that course is £2,000. So
you also
it's like thinking about shit like that, like that's.
You also never know who you're going to meet as well. It's not just about getting clients. So today I've got met someone who's going to come do a guest expert. didn't formally introduce yourself yet, but you've got someone whose brains you're going to pick tomorrow from an ideal client perspective.
Just
someone
joined market research with her.
Someone joined my membership from today. It was the first time we met. And she's also going to help me tomorrow. I'm not going to go into it, not because I don't want to, but because I don't want to keep you guys here forever.
You start harping on at the end.
But Sally thinks I'm cursed. I don't think I'm cursed. I think I've just got some, I think I've got like some kind of, this is going to sound mental, bad juju spirit attached to me. It's a really long story, but things have been happening to me for about a year. It's really, really scary. Anyway, this woman at the retreat today said she was cursed before
by a witch doctor.
But me and Sally were like at each other, weren't we? I was like,
she's cursed. I literally just went, she's cursed.
I was like, can you help me? So she's gonna help me tomorrow. So like, you never know who you're gonna meet, what you're gonna learn, what you're gonna gain. In the mindset world, we call it self-sabotage. No, this is not self-sabotage.
No, this is like she has like scary fucking dreams.
This is me having like literally demonic dreams that I can't wake myself out of, that feel super, super real, and they've been getting more and more and more intense. And I actually think they're affecting Ryan now as well. It's honest, it sounds mental, but I feel like it's like some paranormal activity stuff happening. It's
creepy.
But I will update you guys though when I find out what it is. It's going to be a great story to tell, so I will let you know. My cousin's boyfriend, I was telling you, had a similar experience. Literally had not everyone believes in this stuff, but literally had like a spirit kind of like, because they do latch on to things, whether it's a room, a house, an object, and I don't
want it anywhere near me.
Well, it's with me now, mate. It's with me now. It's probably behind us. As I said that, I swear my hair just moved on the back of my head. Anyway,
haunted crazy person.
So yeah, that's my life right now. So guys, wish us luck. Also, what happened to the front door earlier? The front door.
I don't like it now.
We didn't see it, but we heard it open and close earlier. So yeah, sorry, Sally. It's me. So all of the luck. Thank you. I'm weirdly calm about it.
Yeah. It's a bit freaky.
Yeah,
not gonna lie.
Anyway, went off on a massive tangent.
Yeah, we did.
But what we were originally saying was, you've got a few weeks left of the year. Have fun, enjoy it, make sales. Really, really think about what you want. We've got Shannon coming in next week to do some reflecting with you, goal setting, challenges, all of that. And then in the new year, it's weird because Arisha, you said it, that you'd like a call on the planet, and I can't find it now.
It's literally just there.
In January, you've ruined the surprise. I'm joking. In January, I'm doing a bonus call for you guys. It's going to be called your 90-day game plan. So we're not going to be mapping out the entire year together. It's really, really hard to do as a big group. But we are going to work on your first 90 days of 2025 together. So we'll map out, bless you, your goals, action steps, all of that. And like, hopefully, because we're going to do it after you've had your call with Shannon, where you're going to be like reflecting on the year, the challenges that you faced, where you want to go. You should already have that in mind. And then we'll basically, as a group, we'll be slotting in when you want to meet that goal, how you're going to, what actions you're going to take to hit that goal, all of that wonderful stuff. So we are going to be doing that together, which is exciting, but that will be in the new year, because we really don't have time, because we've got Shannon, and then we've got me on the 23rd, and then
it's Christmas.
Yeah, you guys, even on the 23rd, when I slotted it in, I thought everyone's probably going to be like, Tori, I don't want to see your face. I don't want to hear your voice. I don't want to think about work.
Just like an opposite opinion to that. I will definitely be logged out on the 23rd, but that's sometimes when you need help in your own business. Like, you've got time then to actually join a call.
Maybe. Never.
We'll see.
Love you. Thank you. Well,
Arisha bringing all the vibes.
We love the vibes. Amazing. Well, you all know where I am in the meantime, post in the community. Leverage the community as well. You're all here to support each other. You don't just have to lean on me. Obviously, I love it when you lean on me, and I want you to. But leverage each other as well. You all have different life experience, different opinions, different things to bring to the table. So don't forget about that as well. Have a beautiful evening. I'm going to go have a bath.
I'm going to try and get Meta to work.
Yeah, I'm getting in the bath. Bye, everyone.
Bye.